Hey, this is Horner. We're going to look at endocytosis and exocytosis, a couple of active transport activities that your cell will do. In the first one, this one's called endocytosis, and this is where part of the cell membrane that surrounds some materials in a vesicle and then carries them into a cell to be released inside. So let me kind of show you a video or just a little animation that shows what's happened. So I've got some things that I want in the cell, so they get close to the cell. The cell then wraps a membrane around those things, and then using active transport, it passes them into the cell, and then that membrane disappears, and those particles are then allowed to sit inside the cell. So this is used mainly just for molecules that are too large to move through the cell membrane. It's used for engulfing food, so whenever the cell needs something from the outside. And like we said, it does require some active transport. And we call that endocytosis. And if you think about it, it kind of sounds like in the cell cytosis, so in the cell, E-N-D-O. The other one is like the word exit. It is the word exocytosis, and it's just the opposite process. So I'll play the video again here because it kind of plays on its own. So I'm going to back it off. You'll see we're going to start with this thing that we want to go outside the cell, and we get to the membrane, and it basically packages that and then sends it outside the cell. So we call that process exocytosis. This is just when part of the cell membrane surrounds materials in what we call a vesicle and carries them out of the cell to be released outside. So it's used for maybe molecules are too large to move through the cell membrane. It's used for removing waste and worn out organelles, and it's another process that does require active transport. And that is the end of endo and exocytosis. One thing that I will tell you is you're going to have to do a couple things. One of them is you'll have to take the notes, but you'll also need to cut out the pictures down on the bottom and then put them in order so you can see in order what's happening. The endocytosis, remember this should show, probably start with this slide, and then it should end with the one where we've got that particle all the way in the cell. And then on the exocytosis, it's just the opposite, where we're going to start with the one that has the item all the way inside the cell, and then when you're done, it should show that item all the way on the outside. So you'll just have to go through and cut those out and paste those in. And that is your work.